Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So today in this video I want to go ahead and kind of talk about what I've done with the Brain Rattler character, but more importantly another topic, because I notice a lot of people in my YouTube comments don't really understand this. So I want to kind of explain a little bit of theory crafting before we talk too much about the character. So first off, I tried out Cyclone. Cyclone was supposed to be the original character, that's why his name is Pohx Spin. Cyclone unfortunately didn't really end up working because we don't really get weapon range on our tree. We don't get like Master of the Arena and etc. And it just overall it didn't really feel very good. I ended up swapping to Earthquake, which I then crafted a Earthquake helmet, which is, you've seen it in the other videos, I don't know exactly where it is now, I think it's this one. Right here. And Earthquake felt okay. The damage was great. You know, it'd be more than fine to clear T14, T15 maps, but the problem wasn't that, it was the survivability. You know, you could get 10 to 11,000 energy shield, but without a mixture of like block or curse effectiveness, in my opinion, the character's kind of just doomed to die in a hardcore setting. So I decided, what could I do to make this character kind of work a lot better? And I decided to go Warchief totems. Now before, you know, everyone just says like circle jerk Warchief totems, there is actually like a very good reason why I went Warchief totems. So the first reason is because I can actually get 2 orbs of Scour and Regret and fix my tree. But the second reason is because the tree and kind of the way you path is set up perfectly for Warchief totems, like 100% perfect. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. Alright, so this traveling through here was really annoying, and I wanted to come up here for Unnatural Calm because it's such a good node, especially for ES users. And this actually allows us to make use of Shaman's Dominion. Shamanistic Fury is just 1 point across and gives us a Strength node, which we actually need for our build, so Strength nodes come in clutch and very handy. Also, Ancestral Bond is literally right where our tree is, which is located right here. Now, I haven't really done anything to showcase how strong the build is. Again, it's very weak in its current state. I'm still using an efficient training. The character's only level 78, and I have like 4 jewels to pick up, so I could get considerably more damage, and it's also only on a 5 link. Now, something else I want to bring up, and this is because I really like theory crafting, and I feel a little bit sad when people kind of say, I don't know, I'm just going to use the term like lame things. So I notice a lot of the time when I'm streaming, and even in my comments section, people ask and say, hey, why don't you just use insert conversion skill here, like Lightning Strike, or Ice Crash, or Molten Strike, and go Fizz, and then drop Fizz to Lightning and use Brain Rattler? Well, the reason why we use Brain Rattler is because we're taking a skill that you normally cannot convert to 100% elemental, and we make it elemental, which allows us to go Inquisitor and make a unique build. There is nothing unique about using a conversion skill, putting on a conversion, and getting 100% conversion. Everyone can do that. And then I told people there's no point using Brain Rattler, and some people even got offended and were like, wow, you don't like my build? Look at this, for example. You could use a Marohi, which has nearly identical damage to a Brain Rattler, but comes with Ink AoE in it, which means you save an entire support gem. And then people would argue, well, you don't need to use Fizz to Lightning then, but Fizz to Lightning is also a multiplier when you look at it. Fizz to Lightning gives you gain 27% of physical damage as extra lightning. It is a great gem to use. There's no reason to drop this gem. It is a very strong gem. That's kind of where the creativity and customization kind of came with the Brain Rattler. There's also some people that are saying I shouldn't really go Inquisitor and I should be going something else, and I don't really understand why exactly. If you're playing an elemental character and you're going crit and you want boss damage and damage in general, you go Inquisitor. There is literally like no argument there. If you don't want to go Inquisitor, that's cool, you can do whatever you want, but Inquisitor literally synergizes with pure elemental characters. That is what his job is. If you look at the Inquisitor, it grants, for example, nearby enemies take 16% increased damage and deal 8% less damage. That 8% less is huge. Inevitable Judgment, you know, you bypass their penetration. Instruments of Virtue gives you the steroid of attack speed. It's overall, there's so much great things in Inquisitor. And even the Templar side is not too bad to work around with. You know, some people were saying go Slayer or go this, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think you really understand the concept of the build. You can feel free to play it however you'd like, but these are the reasons why I decided to choose this specific character. Anyway, let's go ahead and run just a quick map. I don't want to do anything crazy, nothing hard. We're just going to do a simple, easy map just to show you guys the damage. So I'm just going to pull out a T11 strand. Let's give it maybe some monster life on it. Hexproof. Okay. How about anything else here? Okay, dodge chance. Dodge chance, monster life. Here you go. So I'm not running Vol Haste in this setup. I really should, because Vol Haste makes a pretty big difference. Let me go over my links really fast. We just have Increased Crit, Fizz to Lightning, Ancestral Warchief, Wed, and Conk Effect, which is supposed to be swapped for Ink AoE, which is located question mark. There we go. And I also crafted myself a helmet here, which gives 12% increased Warchief totem radius. Now, I could see this character actually performing pretty well when it comes to bosses. Maps, it's whatever. I just don't really like totem builds too much. And I just realized I'm on the wrong Naga setting. Alright, so here we go. And there is a ton of customization you could be doing, you know, here and there to min-max your characters and whatnot. This is just a designer character I created, and it turned out actually, like, pretty okay. It's honestly not too bad at all. It's just I don't really want to play anything like totem style as of right now when it comes to mapping. I'd rather just play my Infernal Blow character, which I will be remaking and creating some content on actually soon. You can see even with an Enfeeble on, if I crit, there we go, it's still pretty solid. I've been getting some like wicked lag too ever since the patch. I don't know exactly what patch they did, but this patch like completely fucked up my FPS. I have to remember to always use Leap Slam too to proc the Instruments of Virtue. Just not really used to doing that at all. Look, a Shape Strand. Got my return. So, you know, overall, the reason why I don't really like it for maps is, again, because you could scale this character so much higher, is I just feel like there's a lack of defenses on my character. Because even, again, like I said, having 11k ES with no proper sustain, I don't know, I just don't really like it. Even though Vault Discipline is, like, always an option and whatnot, I just feel like for the budget that I've spent on this character, I can make a much stronger character. But I was very happy, though. I was happy to see that this setup, specifically this one over like the Earthquake one, works really, really well. This is also, you know, like a 7-minute strand clear, so I'd say 7-minute strand clear puts us in line for our hardcore builds. Alright, let's just put in Conk. Where's my Conk at? Conk right here. Oh, they're not really single targeting very well. And before I die right here, confirm my totem is single target, just went to ass all of a sudden. Alright, there we go. It's actually pretty sloppy. Usually it's like 10 times better than that, but oh well. So that's pretty much the character that we designed here. And it's, like I said, it's actually not too bad. It's just, I don't really want to play a totem character right now. And I had a self-cast Infernal, well, I guess it's melee, so it has to be self-cast. But I had an Infernal Blow character that I was playing before, which I actually have located right here, the Return of Mr. Boom Boom. And Mr. Boom Boom is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot more fun with him. And I already bought his weapon and whatnot, so that's the guy I'm going to be focusing on, him, and maybe play my Blight character a little bit. But that's pretty much about it. So if you guys, you know, want to work more craft or whatever, theory craft this character, you can just look at the character Pohx spin on my profile. I won't be touching him for a little bit, but I probably will be selling his gear off soon because I don't need a 5-link 800 ES chest piece or a 5-link brain rattler or anything really. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the character. Remember, you can catch my build profile, everything on my profile itself. You can just go look, it's always up to date. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. So take care, have a wonderful time, and have a good one, boys.